All right, blast off. Ben Barker, Cardinal Sports Reports. I'm here with Stanford tight ends coach Nate Byham. So first of all, just talk about in fall camp. How do you feel that your unit is looking right now?
Yeah, the unit is looking pretty good. The tight ends are competing. You know, we got a thick group now. We got 6 cats, all guys competing for a spot, all scholarship guys, and they're working really hard and they're being competitive. We're mixing in a lot of different personnels with them and playing multiple positions, bumping around, pass game, protection, run game. But they're all responding well.
What are your kind of main points of emphasis with your group right now?
Yeah, being versatile, right? We got to be versatile. We got to be able to do a lot of things, right? The biggest thing we say in our room is we got to be problem solvers, right? And we got to be able to figure things out on the run, line up. We're in slot receiver, do slot receiver things, line up in the backfield, do protections like a running back, get on the end line scrimmage, help with the tackle, right? So we got to make sure we're versatile.
Yeah, and then also too, just talk about what you're kind of seeing from Benjamin Urosic now that he's more healthy after he was limited in the spring. Just talk about your thoughts on him as you've gotten to see more of him.
Yeah, he's really developed nicely. You can tell that he's healthy now and he's running way better. He's sinking his hips way better, making a lot of acrobatic catches because he has great body control, great hands, great concentration. Now you're seeing that with the athleticism now that the hips are feeling good.
And then I noticed Sam Roush has been getting a lot of catches as well, getting involved in the offense. Let's talk about same thing with him, his growth, what you're seeing out of him.
Yeah, Sam has been gung-ho with this offense. He's jumped in right from the beginning through spring ball, so he probably has the most banked reps out of anybody because he was healthy at the beginning of spring. So he's really comfortable with the offense. He's competing in the run game. He's doing a tremendous job there. We got really great outside linebackers, inside linebackers, and he competes with them every day in the run game, and he's showing up in the pass game as well.
Yeah, and just in general, kind of talk about Stanford has a tradition of having really good tight ends. Let's talk about what it's like being a tight ends coach at a school that has a reputation of being particularly strong in that department.
Yeah, we set a high standard for ourselves. I set the bar very high. We have an amazing tradition, and we're not gonna let that thing die. We're gonna live up to it, and we're gonna continue to have great tight ends. We just brought in another great tight end that just showed up, Chico Holt, 2 weeks ago, right? And we're gonna continue to build that culture. It's only going up.
Yeah, and just talk about him as well. Just you just mentioned him, but what have you seen out of him? And just also a little bit, how did you guys find him? Yeah, after he hit the portal. Yeah.
He hit the portal, and I knew that he was a guy. We already actually had a lot of his transcripts and stuff because the old staff was recruiting him at the time, so they had a lot of his paperwork already in play. I guess he was one of the guys that they were recruiting with the past staff. So when he went in the portal, we already had an idea of who he was, and we moved quickly. You know, we needed a tight end. We were looking to add another guy, and he was there. And amazing grades and great kid, so we were able to pick him up. He's been doing a great job for us. Kid can really run. He looks skinny at 228 pounds, so he's going to get big. Great hips, great body control. You see today, he did a great job flipping his hips on the back shoulder, making a great catch. Yesterday, he read the middle of the field open up and scored a touchdown down the middle of the field. So he's going to be a playmaker, and he's going to be able to keep that tradition alive.
And just talk, what is it like acclimating a guy into camp when he's having to come in as kind of late as he is? What's it like as a coach getting a kid like that up to speed up there?
Yeah, it can be high intensity at a lot of places, but we're at Stanford, and these guys are Stanford men. They're able to learn quickly. It's actually kind of a breath of fresh air because I'm used to spending a lot more time trying to get them dialed in on things, and he's repeating the plays back to me within 3-4 days and really learn the offense quickly.
Yeah, and also too, just in general, how do you feel the offense from your perspective is shaping up? What are you seeing from the offense as a whole?
Yeah, it's exciting to be a part of. You can really see the change since the spring to now and how we've evolved and how now the guys are playing confident, right? Because they know the scheme really well. So now we're working on the intricacies, and you can really show it up on film.
Yeah, and then just kind of as you kind of look ahead to kind of the rest of camp, just kind of what do you want to see from your group this kind of final last 10 days, whatever it is of camp before you guys hit regular season mode?
Yeah, continue to be reliable targets for the quarterback. We got to be the guys who are going to show up over the middle and make plays there, and we're going to continue to make big lanes for the running backs and keep the quarterback safe from protections. Like I said, I want to continue to see us battle with the outside linebackers and the inside linebackers and all the run game and make plays in the pass game.
And then what are you kind of seeing from the defense? Just kind of how much are those guys pushing your unit?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, iron sharpens iron, and these guys go at each other every day. It's like car crash with these guys. They don't, even when we're in thud, the blocking is live, and the way our inside linebackers come downhill and the way our outside linebackers set the edge with the tight ends, I mean, it's great. You couldn't ask for a better tool to get yourself prepared to play football.
Perfect. Thanks, Nate.
Yeah,
Appreciate
it's
it.
fun.